Yeah, it's only got $10 and then I spent $6. So yeah, I'm gonna need more. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the beginning of my savings budgeting and YouTube journey. I am here to represent the hardworking, low-income single parents. On this channel, I experiment with different budgeting styles, savings goals, and I share the strategies I learn as I go. So if that sounds interesting at all to you, please go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to follow my journey. All right, so today is kind of like a bonus video, I guess. I was explaining to you in my last video, which was my mid-week budget review, and go ahead and watch that video. Where is it? It's gonna be up there somewhere. So that video is just when I go through my budget, halfway in between pay periods to see if I'm on track, which I was kind of. So today, I let you guys know in that video that I was going to do like a estimate. Basically, this is me figuring out how I want to spend any extra funds that I get. So I have always had a running list of where extra money would go if I was to get it. So usually what this list is for tax time. So if you receive an income tax refund, we always say that's gotta wait till tax time. So I have a running list that I keep. Usually it's something that I keep in my phone. I want to go ahead and write that out for you guys just to show you kind of where my thought process is as far as where extra money will go. So I am expecting some bonus income coming in from work. There were raises that have not been given out in the last year and a half or whatever that we were supposed to get. So all that back pay is going to be coming in. So I'm going to show you today what I'm going to do with that. So let's get started. First of all, let me introduce my pens to you. I got these from Amazon. If you have not seen my last video, these are erasable pens. Then they have another pack where it's all these different colors for $13. And I was going to get that and I'm like, wait, let me see how I like it first. Because Temu got me last time. But these are from Amazon. These are the Frixion clicker erasable pens. So I'll put a link below. So what I like about these more than the Temu ones that didn't work is, one, the clicker's right here and there's no top. So if you need to use the eraser with the top, you got to keep taking it off and then erasing, which that just didn't make sense to me. So I like that the clicker's here on the side and they actually erase. So if you're looking for a good pen, especially an erasable one, which when you're doing your budget, I don't know if you've seen my videos before, but this eraser, it gets going stuff. So this notebook will be things that I need to reference back and forth. So my budget cheat sheet, unexpected income, my rules for rollover, etc., etc. Basically things that I need to come back to every time. As you can see, this here is my unexpected income list. So these are some things which I really should separate, the less important versus the more important. But basically, these are things that I have thought throughout the year that I should be putting more income to, but of course I can't do with my regular paycheck. So I list everything here. Finish Christmas sinking fund. Parking. Parking is... just going to give you a brief description real quick. Parking is, I have some back pay parking that they weren't charging me for that they should have been. So I need to pay that off. I think what I'm going to try to do is either when taxes come or this bonus income comes, I'm going to just pay off that parking thing. It's about $300, I believe. So it's actually more than that, but they decided to knock off half. Remote starter. Oh, pay off my credit card, which there's not much on that credit card. I think there's about $60 after I make my next payment. I don't remember. Car notes, that is just me remembering, or have to remember, that I want to pay that car note off sooner than later. So there is only about a little over $9,000 left. I put a big lump sum down when I purchased it because of the car crash. So if you've been following me, you understand where that comes from. But I do want to pay that off sooner rather than later. Just attack it. Gutters, I need to get new gutters. I need to make home improvement repairs. Front porch lawnmower, I want a new lawnmower. I do have a sinking fund for that I'm working on. Passports, that's self-explanatory. A will and an estate lawyer, I need to work on that. That's pretty far in advance. Hopefully, I shouldn't say that. But I do need to work on that. My daughter needs new boots, so that's kind of a priority. And I need to get new blinds. That's low priority. So let's start the ones that are the most important. So that, Christmas, and credit card. Okay, so I won't say most important, but these are the ones that I need soonest. I'm gonna put my remote starter in there. So that is the electric savings sinking fund that I have in my transportation binder. How much is in there? Let's see. Oh. $156 is in there, and I said that estimating I need about maybe I said 300 to 400, but I think I'm actually gonna need 500 because you know everything is getting more expensive. Yeah, that's one of the goals. All right, so with the bonus income that I'm getting, I try to do an estimate of it, and I'm thinking the low end it'll be $1,500. So that's the low end that I'm guessing. So let's budget with that $1,500, and I'll let you see my thought process on where I want that to go. So again, that's just an estimate. We will know on Saturday what the actual plan will be. All right, so let's call this extra funds. I don't know why. So we said, did we say 1,500? This is what I'm going to do. I estimate on the low end, it's going to be 1,500. Let's do even less than that. Let's budget with 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. Maybe that's extra, but that is what my soul has inspired me to do right now. So we said 1,000. This way, regardless of where it falls in here, it's got to fall, hopefully, somewhere in here. That way I'll know what to do with the little bit extra of the extra. Let's start with the 1,000. And you guys are, you know, have an idea of where I want some things to go, but this eraser might get going, so be prepared. All right, so off the bat, off of this $1,000, I want to finish Christmas with 500. So Christmas will get 200 more. That's going to be out of all of these. So let's just start there, because that's definitely the top priority as of right now. Christmas. Nah, I don't need to do that. So that brings us down to 800 here, 13 here, and 18 here. And I want to contribute 100. I'll just do this one first, and then I'll just fast forward through the other ones. Then this 150, it's going to come from utilities. $650. So this will be priorities, because if I'm in the low end, I want to make sure that the priorities get the attention first, and any extra I can decide with later. Less important as we go, like the Three Little Bears. So my daughter needs clothes and boots. I'm gonna put $250 for her. I get to use it. See, I love this. Never going back to a regular pen. What? Why would I? Okay, $650. This brings us down to $400. See how fast money goes? Oh, I want to finish my car emergency fund. Definitely. So right now in the car emergency, let me show you how I'm getting these numbers. I will reference my sinking fund sheet. This is a good way for me to decide what needs more money. So the emergency car care has 200, so it's gonna need 300 more. Let me take this out, because I might need to keep using this to get to my goal. My goal for car emergencies, you know, if any repairs unexpectedly come up, is That's crooked. It's $500, but you know, that's just a starting point. Jeez, that was gone quick. So that leaves me down to $100. Let's see, the pet emergency or pet, where is that? Oh, it's not even on here. Okay, so what I was using my plant challenge here for that currently has $50 in it is for pet emergency. So if we need to go to the vet, she needs any medicine or whatever, I am working on finishing that. I feel like for pet emergency, I want to have at least 150. It's just $50 right now. Let's do $50 for pet emergency / vet, right? Just because I'm a little afraid of what might happen, and just because she needs to go to the vet at some point, like end of this year, beginning of next year, I can't remember, but so that'll pay for like any co-pays or whatever. And then I want to give myself something. I mean, maybe not. Let's see. Home goals has $30. Let's put $20 more in home goals. That's for the lawnmower I was speaking about. So that'll bring it to 50. So let's see. I like to kind of round out my numbers if I can. So that leaves $30. I'll give myself the rest. So we'll do 50 for 15 for mom fun and 15 for mom beauty, which I don't really use the beauty one. I don't think I have, but if I need to, but whatever, if I want to get my toes done or whatever. Okay, that brings us down to $0. And it's good to have these kind of sinking funds because I want to be able to do stuff when things come up. I mean, even though I don't use them now, there might be a point that I need them. Or if I need it for something else, I will just take out of those bad boys, you know? Since it's low priority, I wouldn't mind using it for something else. All right, let's move on to the other two. All right, 50. So I was going to say I'll fill in these same amounts, but honestly, some might need more, so I won't do it exactly. So let's see, what am I going to change? I probably will change pet emergency. I wanted 150, so let's say, I think I said 150. Let's say pet or vet will get 100 from this budget instead. Home goals. I'm not really worried about that much, so we're just gonna put $20 because I mean I can't mow the lawn right now. Grass is not growing, so that's a low priority. A lot of the priorities for me are based on, you know, when I'm gonna need to use the funds. All right, let's see. So that leaves us with $480. Big difference. What else? I would like to use this to get ahead a little. So let's say my life insurance is, just before I forget. So life insurance, 1 year, and then subscriptions. I hate bills. So if I can get rid of a bill like early in the year before they even have to send me anything, then that's what I'm going to try to do. Or at least be ready for it, because if you're like me, you have had to go without things. And anyway, savings helps. Life insurance. So life insurance for me is $10 every quarter. So there's 4 quarters. I didn't need to do that. 4 quarters is $40. I'm going to round it up to 45 because that's just because who knows. So life insurance, we're going to pay that off for 1 year. Because why not? That's $435. We got to put something in savings. So in my main savings account, I think I have like $1,880. So let's get it up to $2,000. That would be $120 to go into my main savings account. There was more in there, but you guys know I just had to do a basement repair. So main savings. So that is kind of like for emergency fund. Emergency fund. That brings us down to $315. I would like to put $50 in her school envelope. That's for dances or whatever comes up for school that she has to pay for, or I have to pay for. I said that like she got a job. $265. Let's see, there's a home improvement envelope that I haven't put any money in at all, but I am thinking about possibly selling my home in the next few years, so I probably should start getting on that. So for the home improvement, I think I'm going to put $150 in there. Brings me to $115. Okay, and then I have my yearly subscription for Ring, and I kind of just don't want that to pop up on me out of nowhere. So I have 2 Ring subscriptions, which is $80. So I'm just gonna round that to 85. So either I'll put that in my subscription envelope, or, you know, if they let me pay it this far in advance, because it's not due until next year, then I will. All right, that leaves me with $30, and we'll do the same thing. Let's just say $30 for mom. All right, $2,000. I'm gonna plug in all the way to car emergency because I know I definitely want those to go there. All right, we're down to the 1100 point. Vet, I said 150. 100 is good for me right now. Brings us to 1,000. Home goes still for that. That's good enough. That's for the lawnmower. Still also not a high priority and far away, so $20 that's as good as it's gonna get. I still like the idea of paying the life insurance 1 year in advance and the ring. I'm just gonna do those together. Main savings. I would put more in my main savings account. Let's see. I said 1880. That would bring us to 2,000. Let's go to 2250 maybe. Yeah. So let's see. 2250. I'm just writing this down here. This would be for main savings. All right, so if I put 370 in there, that'll bring me to 2250. So we're 80. I think for her clothes, I might just put $300 in there. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put 50 more for clothes. And that's just because there's extra. 430. Home improvement, I'm gonna put 200 if there's more. There's $230 left. I'm running out of room. I want to put $50 in my supply envelope for YouTube because I feel like there's some things that I'm gonna need. I don't think $50 is gonna be enough. Let's do 100. There's a little bit of, no, actually I think there's only like $4 in here, so I won't say that. Let me see. Yeah, it's only got $10 and then I spent $6, so yeah, I'm gonna need more. Here I would put, I'm gonna give myself $80, right? And then this remaining $50, I'm gonna put to the gas grocery sinking fund. So in case throughout the year, you know, there's a hard time and we need more or whatever, we want to go on a road trip, that's where that's going to go. All right. So, you know, if I had more room, it would be 0, but it's a 0-based budget. So this is my plan for the money that will be coming in. Hopefully it falls. Hopefully it at least falls within here. You know, hopefully it should at least be this much. But we'll see. Because I know that whatever comes in, they're going to tax the hell out of it. Okay. That part sucks, but it is what it is. So, you know, you could do a little prayer, a seance, a rain dance for me if you want.
What?
Let's hope, you know, we get at least this much because I feel pretty good about the priorities that I put in here. So I wanted to show you real quick, the video's over, but I wanted to show you real quick that I added a few more things in here. This is kind of just like a want, wish / need / one day I hope list. So I put in, my daughter has been wanting some new ornaments, so I would like to be able to do that. This is if there's, I don't know, any extra than the high end, maybe. I would like to do that. We're gonna start preparing for 2024 birthdays. Actually, that's really not. And student loan, if I could pay that off through, let's actually say December. So right now, the money that I put in, it pays up until February. So let's make it through the end of December for student loans. See how much that would be. So that would be paid till February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So it'll be 11 months. This handy dandy $291. Let's just say that's $292. I love, okay, I'm not gonna say this every time I erase, I promise. $292, but I love it. I should probably put graduation in here too. I have a graduation envelope for my daughter. I mean, she's got 4 years, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to start saving early. She does have her own savings account too, so I'm not even sure where that's gonna go to. It might go towards graduation, it might go to a car for her. I don't know, but the more money I have saved, the better. The more options we have. So that's it. Again, thanks so much for watching. I want you to remember it is about progression and not about perfection. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy saving. Bye.